favorite sponsors, R&J Discount Liquor. We find they have the best selection of bourbons and whiskeys probably in town.
Yeah, make sure you get with Dustin in there. That guy knows his stuff. He'll always point you in the right direction, and everything they got there is always at a good price. It's at Douglas and Hillside. Anytime you need some booze, come on down to R&J's.
Jack Stacks here, and let's talk about Papa C's Barbecue. They're at Leprechauns on Fridays and Saturdays, 5:30 to 11 p.m. or until sold out. They're actually introducing some THC-infused barbecue rub.
Illegal. Appliance Nerd. If you have any trouble with your appliances, get with 316-807-7498. Having appliance trouble sucks, and buying all new equipment is no fun either. So get with Appliance Nerd, and maybe they can get you fixed up and going again.
All Out Detox has 3 great locations in Wichita. Go check them out for 2 for $10 drug tests every day. They've been in business for 15 years, so you know you can trust them. Go all in with All Out Detox. Janelle over at Suburbs and Sass is Aaron and Austin Show's official merch provider, and I've been super impressed.
I've been super impressed too. She really has awesome merch, from glasses to t-shirts to sunglasses. If you really want to get down with us, we got those for you too as well.
If you want some custom merch, go check out Janelle at Suburbs and Sass. Hit up the Aaron and Austin Show about our merch. Sacred Leaf is Wichita's favorite CBD store in town. Go check out Nikki. Tell her that the Aaron and Austin Show sent you. For the best selection of gummies and the highest possible legal THC that you can find in Wichita, go check out Sacred Leaf.
Whiskey Dick's definitely an Aaron Austin Show favorite. Get out there anytime. They have specials every day on food and drinks. They got happy hour from 3 to 6. And how many whiskeys they got in that place, Aaron?
I think they have the most whiskeys in town. And every Monday you can do any whiskey under $25 a shot for half price.
I think there's 700 plus in that building or something like that.
Probably so. Be sure you visit the Jukebox on Seneca and Walker. They have great daily drink specials and karaoke and live music on the weekends. Go check out the Jukebox.
PK Pest Management. For all your pest control needs, get with Austin or contact 316-305-7108. And it's also fly season, so if you need that fly spray, get with me. Everybody loves Angie's Tacos, so get down to the Cowboy Inn at noon on Tuesdays, and now starting at the Shamrock Inn at 6 o'clock on Wednesdays.
On Tuesdays, you can usually find the Aaron and Austin Show hanging out at the Cowboy Inn. It's one of our favorite sponsors. Every Tuesday, they have an open mic there hosted by Jacoby Lee Winter.
So get down and check us out on Tuesday nights and check out the Cowboy Inn all the time.
Diaper Jam 2025. We don't have a whole lot of details yet, but go check it out. Every time it's been a great night, benefiting a great cause. Lots of really good local music.
We'll probably be at Bourbon Street again this year. Get ready for Diaper Jam 2025.
Bring diapers.
Make sure you get out to 42 Below. They got 2 great locations. They're out west on Tyler and they're downtown. They got a lot of creative and local glass. They got a glass blower in the back. They got a lot going on in that building. Make sure that you get everything 42 Below. What?
Oh, yeah.
Say what?
What?
Say what? It's 135. Shit, we creeping up on that.
Episode 135.
Yeah,
That's nuts.
135. Here we keep on rolling. Every Tuesday, motherfuckers, here we are.
Does that mean we're going to season 4?
Yeah, we're working on season 4. We're
season
almost
4.
on our... we're almost through 3 years of this shit. So
That's wild.
yeah, right? So speaking of that, to keep this going, man, we love doing this show. We love trying to support everything local. Me and Aaron have been doing it. We did it out of pocket forever. We got
We still doing it out of pocket.
Well, yeah,
to
we
a lot
are.
of point. To a lot in.
But here over the last year or so, we've had luckily, some sponsors that's helped out, and sponsors go in waves. And here we are again. Some sponsors have had some circumstances. We've lost some sponsors and through some other unfortunate things, and we're looking for some sponsors. So come be a part of the Aaron and Austin Show. We got a lot going on, Aaron. As long as we're trying to get sponsors only for our show, for the Aaron and Austin Show Presents, and we always got sponsors for Damn Jam, where there's always a lot of opportunities for that.
We also got some projects in the works about the kitchen.
Yeah.
Doing some live food segment kind of stuff.
And tell them about the rooms for rent.
Yeah, here at Hideout we have a couple rooms available for creative collaboration. I prefer the chemistry to be right, but I'd like to hear what you want to do. If you're looking for a space, man, let's.
Nothing,
let's
no
talk.
Weird shit. Like if your weird shit's kind of funny, it all depends. It all depends.
Well, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. I want the chemistry to be right, you know. So.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, people and there's unfortunately we've had a couple people ask already. There is no room for habitation. Like you can't live in the rooms. Like there's no bathrooms and there's no shower accommodations. So
which means you're going to be funky and you can't live here.
Well, they trying to do it like a subathon.
Yeah, they're not rooms. They're not actual rooms to rent, but they are like if you need a studio space, If you need,
I'd love to have like an art studio. You know what I mean? Like that would be cool.
Yeah.
I think. You know, I got this corner room, got a lot of light.
I think we just have one social media person that's in there.
Screen printing or
We'd have one.
design.
Let's have a social media person in there that just keeps us all up on the beefs that go down on social media.
All the
every day.
barbecue beefs.
Yeah, it's barbecue beef today.
The barbecue beef.
I woke up to so first and foremost, I'm gonna support my boy Alex. I'm friends with the owner of Station 8, so I'm behind him before I even really knew what was going on.
Well, and I have to back Alex just because I've had his barbecue like a whole bunch. I didn't really try B&C.
The sad thing is I've ate B&C more than I've had Alex's.
Uh-huh.
Well, because it's been a thing in the city for way longer.
Yeah. B&C's been around a long time, and from how I understand it, it is like B&C was kind of a smaller shop. They was doing like one batch, small batch kind of.
Yeah, it was
cooking.
11 to 2 every day. It was
Yeah.
and that's it. It wasn't like it is now.
And they're doing like Station 8. Well, they're going to sell out of meat. They're going to sell out of it. Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
I'm not pulling more out of the
And
cooler.
there was
and
long
warming that
there
up
was
for you.
there was long lines at that place, and it closed at 2. And
Yeah.
they still I didn't know all the racist stuff about the owner and all this crazy
Man,
shit.
I've been seeing all that coming out.
Yeah,
now,
I don't know the man.
Now over this
I don't know the
beef,
man.
It's like a huge controversy going on.
Yeah,
with
Yeah.
yeah.
There's a whole thing about it.
Well,
man.
I've been meaning to hit a big wheel. He knows the whole story, but I haven't heard the whole thing behind
To
it.
be honest, I didn't
Yeah.
know about this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't either. I
It's the
didn't either.
barbecue beef. That's what I'm putting it.
Supposedly, and it's not only like overwhelmingly bad things about the guy being racist.
Yeah.
And I hate to just shit on a fucking barbecue place on our show,
Yeah.
but like there's overly, it's not a bunch of people said he's an asshole. Doesn't pay. It's like there's things, old employees. There's
A lot of turnover.
Yeah,
People
when
not
you have
wanting to work there.
when you have a shitload of jaded employees, it's probably you.
Yeah, and that's
Not everybody's a bad employee.
Yeah.
Like if you got 5 bad ones, it
It's
could be
very
either way.
rarely everybody else.
But if it's 20 motherfuckers, it's like this guy's an asshole. Like
I mean, it's like majority of
Odds
your
are.
employees say you suck. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Odds
you gotta
are,
start
man.
looking with.
Yeah.
you the
start
common
looking
denominator
within.
here in
Yeah.
this one. You're looking real like the problem here. But so I'm on team. I'm a roll team Station 8 on that one because that's my man over there, and their food is amazing. So,
yeah, man.
but I ain't gonna lie to you. There's some shit at B&C that's amazing too. That sliced sirloin
Yeah.
and hot links is amazing.
I think I need to step up. I don't think I've ever tried any. Only barbecue place I've tried here in Wichita is Two Brothers.
That Two Brothers ain't bad.
Yeah, that's like my go-to.
I used to work with
But-
Two Brothers for with pest control, so they ain't a bad spot. But I'm telling you right now,
They got that buffet going on
I'm telling you, you should go
sometimes.
try Station 8. It's open
Yeah.
from 11 to 2, and it's a little pricey, but it's
Yeah.
but I would say
I mean, you
it's
pay for what you get.
It's top-
You pay for-
it's top notch not only in town, it's top notch in this area. Like
Yeah.
it's competing with like big Kansas City barbecue, big Texas barbecue.
dang.
It's that good.
It's
It's
only one.
legit.
It's only one located here in
Yeah,
town.
it's at
Yeah,
third.
and
It's at
in
Third
an
and
old-
Wabash.
It's in an old fire
Third
station.
and Wabash.
Oh,
So
okay.
Come on in,
so
gentlemen.
So you roll in and it's
what's
really
up, bro?
cool.
We going over the barbecue wars that was going on today between
Barbecue beef.
yeah,
The barbecue beef. Nailed it.
Yeah.
I knew I wasn't the only one that saw that. I knew that.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah.
Would you guys like a cup and some bourbon? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's y'all. This y'all gotta hit this to start if you want it.
Some Rumplemans. Yeah, man, you can get on camera.
Yeah,
Just
bro. I can.
y'all gonna have to lean into the mics respectively.
Yeah.
We got a full house.
Yeah, we'll pass it around. We ain't scared. We'll make it all work. Everybody get their time. We ain't got nothing to do for a while. I hope y'all ain't got nothing to do.
Nothing, chilling.
Right?
This is what we got to do.
Yeah, that's it. That's it right here. That's it right here. So
It's good mic level right here.
Ooh,
yeah, get you one.
some Rumplemans.
Yeah, that's the show tradition.
Whenever you need to talk, just pull it close to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just set right here.
Yeah. Man, tighten that thing for him. They keep dealing with that motherfucking phone.
I ain't trying to break it, man.
Yeah, let it. Shit. It took me a while to figure them out. I ain't gonna lie. They still give me fucking trouble.
Yeah, yeah.
That brings me back to the high school days.
Right?
Bring me back to this morning brushing my teeth.
Yeah. It'll light you up for a second. But yeah, we're looking for sponsors for all kinds of shit. We need sponsors just like this show that we're about to present right here that we're talking about, and we'll get into that.
Man, Wichita's never lacked on talent, man, and a lot of us, we have really big dreams, and we really want to do some stuff, but very rarely does the talent of this community reach the money of this community. And that's why I'm trying to do a couple things like with the nonprofit and et cetera. But that's really what we're talking about, man. Help us help the community out like that. And I guess that's as good a segue as any, man. Eric, you're doing
shit.
You're doing the same
Same
good
kind of
work,
shit, man.
And
I've been watching you, man, and I watch your podcast. So like, shout out to your podcast and everything that you guys do over there.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
I see you driving around in fucking cars right now.
You've been doing the
Hey.
mukbang.
I was like, this motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm waiting. I'm like quietly waiting for that. Boom! You better watch your ass. Don't be hitting. Don't run into nobody.
Yeah. Going through the Houston traffic is crazy.
Yeah, he's been doing the mukbang, the eating the.
Oh yeah. We
Eating
doing
different
everything.
things.
Yeah.
Shit, content.
It's all
baby.
content,
It's
man.
all
Yeah,
content,
yeah,
man.
for
It
sure.
really is.
Throw it out, see what sticks, man.
Yeah. 100%,
All you need
man.
is this one thing to take off.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, and there's no fucking formula for it. I've said it forever, and it's been said. There's no formula for viral. You never know what the people is gonna like, and you can't try to do what somebody else did that worked. Shit don't work.
They interviewed a girl drunk after the bar, and now she got the Haktua podcast or whatever. the fuck that
yeah,
is. So,
she didn't come up with another couple gold ones too. She's funny little shit, actually.
yeah, she is pretty funny.
But yeah, she done got all kinds of notoriety off just one thing.
Yeah, just being drunk at the bar at the right time, right place.
Yeah.
Oh, so quick, we'll promote your show real quick before we get too much further.
Terry Quiet Band. We do
Very quiet, the Very Quiet Band.
The Very Quiet
You
Band.
can't even hear them.
Right.
You just like
That's the whole game.
it's like the
man.
Emperor's New Clothes.
I just kind of roll up on stage. Nothing happens.
Yeah, nothing happens. It's just
It's
quiet.
very quiet.
Yeah, but
Very-
the Terry Quiet Band, you
Nah,
guys
Terry
have to
Quiet
wait.
Band. We've been around a really long time, and we kind of stopped playing a whole bunch, stopped touring and everything. So this is the only show really we played in town all year. But November 16th at the Wave. If you want to check us out, come check us out.
All right. So what we've been doing is the Aaron and Austin Show Presents. Is every third Thursday. We've been putting on a live stream show down in the basement here at the Hideout. We'll show you guys. We haven't got a chance to show you the venue downstairs. We'll let you before we get out of here.
None of
You
y'all
guys
saw
know-
it?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I bet. All right.
yeah. But
I thought that happened.
no, well they just came straight up through the outside. But I almost knocked that fucking water over. That'd only be the second time out of all these shows. But we've been doing a third Thursday, and it is open to every artist under the sun. We promote it on all platforms, and we need to work on. Before we leave, don't let
we'll
us
get that
forget
with that.
getting platforms maybe today. Get that going so we can get that because it takes like 2 days to clear on a couple of platforms so we can launch them.
Okay.
Yeah,
But don't forget,
we'll get it.
don't forget because this shit we start
Engineer.
drinking and shit gets lost in the mist. That's on tape. So you remember I said
We
that
said
shit.
it.
But
Evidence.
but yeah, so and this time it's time for hip hop to blow the stage up downstairs, and
Yeah.
so I thought and we thought that coming to you guys was the key.
Yeah.
So-
Appreciate that.
Well, I think the collaboration's right. You know what I mean? We're kind of doing the same thing. We kind of see the same vision for promotion in Wichita.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, tell us kind of how you approaching the show.
Man, y'all told me you wanted a hip hop show, and these are the first guys I thought of for
Yeah.
real, man. These are my closest friends right here in the game.
And they all seem down. That's the good thing.
Yeah.
They wasn't like, I can't.
Yeah. Out of these guys right here, man, I've known Keontre for like 10 years now at this point. This has been my best friend for many years. So I knew he was gonna pull up and do his thing. He BK's my guy. He be hooking me up with plays. He's the one taking me on the road where you guys saw that podcast in
All
the
right.
car and everything.
Oh yeah.
Taking me to Houston, taking me to Utah, all sorts of places. And
Absolutely.
I met my guy LSP, I believe, through a show with Humble Greatness probably. And
Yeah, Angelo, much love.
Yeah. And he from Hutchinson, Kansas. And
I bet.
man, this dude is just one of the hardest workers I ever met. So
Yeah,
I see.
a guy we
And that's what it takes, man.
Yeah.
Zaw the Proof had a lot of good things to say about you.
Yeah.
He's that, yeah.
Zay.
He's good people.
I don't know what is it.
Yeah, that dude.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of good music too. I like that.
Yeah,
I like
for
that
sure.
guy. Yeah. So how let's get into it. So how the Wichita promo start? Was you a hip hop artist before that?
Yeah.
And so you have Wichita Promo 316, which is the podcast, right?
Yeah. So,
And then Wichita Promo is that like what is that? Is that your record group or you set? Are you just?
I don't even really know for real. So it really just started like 2 years ago. I started making music up at Humble Greatness Studios, like I said. And I was sitting in his basement one day, and I saw there was a page that doesn't even exist anymore. It's called like like Kansas City's finest or some shit like that. And they were just posting like local rappers all day, every day. And I was like, man, we have, hundreds of rappers in this
Lots,
city.
man.
Why is
Lots.
nobody doing that shit? So I tried it out, started posting music on the Wichita Promo page. And, it started blowing up, started doing really good. But I realized a lot of doors would close when I was just the hip-hop guy. I'd hit up venues. They would not respond to me, or they'd say things about hip hop.
Wichita's weird.
Dude, there's some venues can't even fuck with in this town.
Yeah, man,
It's almost
crazy.
blackballed, man.
I realized, being a rapper, like, it closes a lot of doors for me. So I split it off, made a Wichita hip hop page, kept posting everything there, and now Wichita Hip Promo just became like a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
I'll fuck with rappers. I, bring fighters on,
You just had
businesses.
I was about to say, you just had a
whatever.
fighter on.
Yeah. I try to just have whatever. So I just really try to open doors with that. And, man, it started as just a podcast, and it's turned into a bunch of shit, really. We're trying to put together shows. I'm not going to say too much because it's not
Nah,
locked
we
in
love
yet.
exclusive ass shit. Ain't nobody listens to this
But
anymore.
My guy Hippie K is my guy Hippie's trying to set up a show with me. We're trying to get that locked in right now. We need a venue. So April 19th, if you got an opening in a venue, we need a spot that can hook, 100, 200 people at least. You know what I'm saying?
We're at here in town.
Just anywhere here in town.
Wichita?
Yeah. We just need a venue to lock in with us, specifically that day. That's the part that makes it a little difficult. But we got some big artists that want to come through. So, Wichita Promo is just kind of just bubbling out into a bunch of new shit right now.
Yeah, do whatever.
I'm excited
I mean,
for it.
you kind of just chase the dragon.
Yeah, for sure.
You just roll with it and see what happens.
Yeah.
And that's really why I wanted to collab with you on this show, because,
Yeah.
that's
Well, I
kinda
knew
what
you.
we're
I knew
trying
you guys
to
would
do,
get what
you
we're
know
trying to
I'm
fucking
saying?
do
Yeah.
here.
For sure.
I mean, we're trying to do
It's
basically
the same
like
vibes.
it's
Yeah.
a tiny desk thing. Like it's basically the same shit.
Yeah.
Like you get here's an hour. Fucking kill the stage.
Yeah.
Here you go.
And-
Right.
Here's a little room with a big ass fucking stage on it. And here's an hour. Kill it.
And for everybody coming off there, you're going to have tracks. You're going to have video. You can use,
Yeah, for sure.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, ton of it.
Yeah, that's everything.
that's
too.
the thing, man. I'm talking about promo.
Yeah.
In the very real sense. You know what I mean? When you trying to book that club next time,
Yeah.
send them some
for
live
sure.
video that happened a week ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, content's like the nature of the game now too.
that's it. So you can't have too much of it.
Yeah, you can never have too much content, but you got to keep posting content because people will forget about you. Like that's just a harsh reality. It's too many. It's
true.
Because now we have access to so many artists, and back then,
You bring
like,
that mic
Pull
into
it.
it.
Yeah, pull it.
so like back in the '90s, they will put. It's only certain artists that they will promote that you would hear about. I mean, around Biggie and Tupac, that's probably around the same amount of artists that are now, but they didn't have access to be able to put their music out to everybody.
Yeah.
Now with so many artists, it's hard to connect to one unless they're just consistent.
I mean, it's you got to work now, but the thing is, if you work hard right now, you do have a little bit better chance of getting seen. You don't have to go through the doors of the fucking studios and go through the doors of the record labels. Like, if you want to work hard, it's hard to get quality shit done unless you want to pay some money and work with some good people.
And there's
You
a
gotta
problem
pay.
there. There's a problem there. You end up one of like fucking 50,000, 100,000 motherfuckers.
Yeah,
know
but
what
you
I
got to
mean?
wait it out. Keep going. That's what
It-
most people
it's
quit
not
at that
about- it's
3-4
not about
year
waiting
time.
it out. It ain't about waiting it out. It's about work harder. Put yourself out the pack.
That's what's gonna make you stand out.
Yeah.
It's cause like that.
Yeah, pull it in. Pull it in.
You know, that's the reason we're all actually here. 'Cause
Right.
My guy E right here. We all be working hard. So he's the one
That's
who
what I'm saying.
recognized that
And-
and put us up there.
And you work as a team.
Yeah.
And that's a smart move too, because there's a lot of motherfuckers in their basement releasing tracks on their laptop and their interface and their blue microphone, that like, and they're just recycling some YouTube beats that they hit over here.
Yeah.
And these guys are taking up like a third of your just bullshit online.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We all start there too.
now
It just
I
takes-
gotta
Yeah,
find.
it's okay to start there.
Yeah, we
it is
all started there. It
it
takes
is
that,
okay to start there. It is okay to start
Yeah.
there.
Remember
it takes
how-
that realization.
Remember how shitty our
sometimes.
podcast still is.
No. It is okay to start there, but nowadays, all that growth
Yeah.
is still there.
Yeah.
It's still content. It's still out there in the mix of it. You know what I mean? And that's hard because now you're still competing against all these people they're all doing that. You know what I mean? It's like,
and I think also it's another networking is like actually that's the biggest thing in this industry.
Don't worry about it.
I agree.
It's literally about who you know because people are really going to
You
help.
can set
out
that on the
their
table. It
friends.
ain't
Like,
gonna hurt nothing.
let's be real. If I wasn't friends with Eric, I wouldn't be sitting here right now. Like it's
appreciate it,
networking, building these connections with people. So they actually tune into your work because they actually have a relationship with you. Minus, it's hard to kind of get strangers to try to vouch for you when they really know you. I'm a vouch for my friend before I vouch for somebody I don't know because I know them and I want them to, eat just like I'm eating.
Yeah, for sure. And you understand, I always, when I see somebody that does promotion, and I look to who they look to first, because they look to the people they know they can rely on.
Yeah.
Because first and foremost, everybody done put on a show before, and how fucking annoying it can be right before your asshole puckers. Is anybody gonna show up and all this?
Yeah.
The artist gonna be here on all that. So, but you look to when we reached out to a promoter, I knew that he was gonna reach out to people that he knew he could trust, people that he knew he could rely on to put on.
Because he's been doing a bunch of artists and he knows
and that's when
the
you get,
best of the best.
That's when you get like-minded people
You would
with
do a
good work
showcase
ethic
now.
working together, and good shit comes from it. That's why y'all friends, because y'all work the same. But like that's how, especially when you're doing any kind of art. Me and Aaron.
I was gonna say that's why we friends.
Yeah, that's why we friends, because we work hard. Like, all bullshit aside, we have some drinks, we have some fun with this, but this is a lot of fucking work to
Some
make these
drinks.
shows work.
Have some drinks as he cracks
Yeah,
open
shit.
the bottle.
Yeah, but it's a lot of you do a podcast, you do a lot of shit. It's a lot of work
Yeah,
to make
yeah,
this shit happen.
definitely,
And it's a lot of fun, but it's also a lot of work too.
Yeah.
And
So-
that's a lot of things a lot of people lack is hard work. A lot of people give
Work
up.
ethic.
Work ethic.
yeah.
Straight out.
Well, they'll start real hard and fast like a freight train, and then just they
You
quit.
know-
They quit throwing coal. They quit throwing coal in that train fast. They give up quick.
They come out the gate thinking that they just
Yeah.
gonna be giving it because they entitled to it.
Give him some. Give him
Because my
some.
talent is so amazing.
Let's
Talent's
be-
about the third fucking thing you need.
It be that consistency, man.
Yeah, that's the.
Yeah,
You feel what I'm saying?
that's my motto.
That's his
How
mantra.
you gonna persevere through?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when the shit get hard and you might get broke or shit just ain't going your way.
Or you don't
know
want to
what
fuck
I'm
with
saying?
it. Or just
And
straight
I'm
up, you
not-
don't want to fuck with it sometimes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm not knocking my boy. We got kids. You feel what I'm
Me
saying?
too.
They got shit. They
Same,
got shit
same.
they got going on. Not having kids. You
Same.
got every day. This is just doing the music part. So you ain't even adding none of the real life.
Life.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
You
life
know what I'm
shit.
Hey,
saying?
hey,
So
hey.
you gotta be
Yeah.
able to stay consistent.
That's what everybody forgets about that
You
part.
gotta be able to
Are-
stay consistent.
Are we gonna let that shit be the reason we fail, or is that gonna be the reason why?
Come on.
I'm
Yeah.
a badass because I just overcame all
It's
that.
two
shit.
type of
yeah.
individuals.
You know what I mean?
It's either gonna turn you up or it's gonna turn you down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to me, I've
You
always
gotta
me
pick
and
which one you is. For
me and Aaron have always said yes, man. It's like we same with you. You nailed it with consistency. That's the biggest thing I would always tell any podcaster, any artist, anything.
I said
Just
it
keep
today.
doing the shit. Sports, dribbling a basketball, throwing a fucking frisbee, whatever the fuck it is. Whatever you do, man, keep doing it. Yeah, that's the only
Practice
way.
make
It's that
perfect.
10,000
That's the only way you figure it out.
Yeah, it's that
Yeah.
10,000 mark.
You know
It's
what I
that 10,000 hour mark makes you a master at it. So I mean, that's always been the.
How many shots they say Kobe used to put up? You know what I mean? I know he missed a few of them, but if he's shooting 20,000
Yeah.
and he made 15,000, I'm okay missing
The-
5,000.
the real good- the real
I bet he
I
missed a
gotta
lot
take-
more.
The
back
real
then.
good players like
feel me?
Michael and Larry
Come
and
on,
Kobe,
man.
and they getting in 500 shots a day.
Come on, man.
That's 500 shots a day.
It's about that.
If you think about it, it sounds
I
like a lot,
try.
but you go through it pretty quick. You've been in the gym. I grew up playing sports. 500 shots, not horrible. It's not a crazy amount of shots a day, but
Because you're not thinking about it when you're doing it.
nah, you ain't thinking
You're
about
not
it.
thinking about it. You just like, shit, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
This is what I'm on.
And especially them motherfuckers, you ain't like you chasing the ball around. They don't miss.
And they do it every day. Yeah.
It ain't like us. Like we
They
I
figured
hit
out the
two,
shortcut.
or I
Yeah.
hit 2 and 3, and now I'm pissed off because I'm running around the gym a little bit. But like them motherfuckers don't miss.
They
So
get
it's like-
500 in about 2 hours. So you just pick it.
But like I said, go back to that. Like you said, consistency. Like if you shooting 100 shots, at least one of them are gonna make it.
Man.
At least.
Well,
Well, you
I
would
don't-
hope. You would hope. So.
We
You
all
would
hope.
so.
But I feel like after each shot, you're gonna keep getting better. You're gonna realize from that last shot, like, damn, okay, I shot a little too hard. Let me shoot. Okay, let me not put too much power into this one. Okay, airball. Let me put a little bit more power.
Yeah, right.
Okay, I hit the rim. Let me shoot higher. So after each shot, you start to realize, okay, the little flaws that you had in the beginning, and like I said, all it really takes is just one. You really just need one.
See one going in.
And when it comes to music, when it comes to us music, all we need is just one song. Unless if we be real, we just need one song.
If you can
That's
give
on
me
that-
one hit, you playing for $2,000, 2,500, 3,000, 5 for the rest of your life.
Exactly. Mariah Carey, I know she got
Twice
more.
a
I know
week.
she got more hits, but all I want for Christmas every year, she good. She got the hood. Like I said at the Eric the other day. That's all.
that shit starts
That's
blowing
good.
up like as the candy getting handed out on Halloween. You can just slightly hear that song in the background. Yeah, it is, man. Shit. I wish I had residuals like that, boy. Shit.
But she got a catalog, so that just go back into consistency. She
Yeah.
has a catalog, so it's like even when Christmas over, she got.
She said, "I'm proven."
Well, Aaron
Look
is so
back.
against ever wanting to make a Christmas album. I always fuck with his bands.
I-
So I talk to
I'm
his
that way,
bands.
man.
So I get to he's in two really bands that have been around for a hot minute, like Orphan John and the Abandoned is a good blues band, and he's also in the Terry Quiet band. He's also a really good blues rock band, he's been in both these bands, and they travel a little bit and make albums and all this shit. And I keep fucking with him with his bandmates about making a Christmas album.
What's it called?
I ain't
What's it
doing
called
that
by
shit.
He said, "Look how sad! Look how sad! Look at him."
What's it called by Outkast was supposed to be a Christmas song, wasn't it?
Shit, you don't get flute music from all that crazy
Players
shit
Ball,
now.
Wasn't Players Ball by Outkast? They were supposed to make like a Christmas song that year, and they ended up making Players Ball.
I don't know,
Shout out to
maybe.
Outkast.
I remember him on a bunch of commercials that year.
Man, shout out to
Doing that
Outkast,
shit.
man.
Well, I remember that bait and switch he pulled on us
Christmas
when he
joints be going
dropped
crazy,
a crazy lyric on Killer Mike's album, and then came out with a didgeridoo album or some crazy shit.
He came down here for Elsewhere.
Who?
Killer Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Did you go to
Did you
the
guys
show?
go to that?
Yeah, I got to perform. Man.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice, nice.
Shout out to my boys.
So you got to perform on.
Benji, he's a part of my boy Benji, he's a part of a band, and he had just hit me up because I got to do the Midtopia. Shout out to Midtopia. I locked in over there and did some shit. But my homie Benji, who plays the guitar, he's actually in a band. And
Benji's so dope. I know who
man,
you're talking about now.
yeah, bro. And he just like, hey, bro.
I can see how it hit you.
Pull up to Elsewhere.
You moved a lot.
No, because
It's like, almost
Bro.
like a light shine.
Nah, cause that was my first time ever playing with a live band, and so like I'm trying to rap. You know what I mean? And,
Dude, I
he
love
just
hip hop
starts
to a
tearing it
live
up, and
band.
I'm like,
Exactly.
Hip hop to a
steady
live band is
turning
some
around
great
looking
shit.
at him like,
Bro, and
this is
I gotta
crazy,
give you
but-
props for that, bro. That's actually fucking dope.
Hey, bro.
Like I haven't
Yeah,
seen.
y'all
I'm
can-
be honest, I haven't seen
y'all
nobody
see-
in the city do that. Like
Sir,
that
Sir Charles did that.
Sir
for
Charles
me.
done it a little
did
bit.
that.
No,
Oh,
yeah, that's
no
why I
disrespect,
first seen
no
Sir
disrespect.
Charles,
And,
that's why I was like,
And the
yeah,
other
this
dude
is
in
hip-hop
at
for
the cookie
hip-hop
store has done it.
Maurice Anthony.
Maurice Anthony has done
Yeah.
some hip hop to
I
live
didn't
band.
know
I think
that.
maybe
There was a female rapper from down here that just did it. Female rapper, but yeah, man. Shout out to Midtopia, and Benji had put me on to the show, and he was like, "Hey, can you pull up to Elsewhere?" I was like, "Damn, I was gonna pull up to watch the show. You want me to perform?"
Yeah, let's go.
I got a chance to meet D Smoke. You know what I mean? I listen to D Smoke.
Yeah,
so
me
shout out
too.
to
I know who that
D-Smoke.
is.
You know what I mean? My boy
Rhythm and
Marquis
Flow,
was up
that's
there
what it is.
killing it on the drums.
Marquis
you know
drummer,
what I'm saying?
Encore.
Yeah. He was killing it on the drums. Just everybody that
He
was
been on
there,
the show,
man.
Yeah, he's been on.
Vince
Yeah.
Staples killed it.
Oh yeah, Vince
Snow the
Staples.
Product, everybody
Vince
that was
Staples
there,
is
man.
one of the like wildest artists. Like he gives you like every once in a while he just gives you a
I just
killer
like-
cut.
Really,
like,
to be honest, I just
like,
like
but
hearing,
some of the
I
rest
just
of
like
shit's
hearing
crazy.
his interviews because he got a lot of like he real intelligent.
Yeah, I don't know him that. I need to
It's
listen to
just
him.
crazy
I ain't listen
hear,
to him that
like,
much.
it's just he be really like it's a lot of depth.
Really?
You know what I mean? But
I
yeah.
bet I need to get it with him. I don't know him that well.
Killer Mike killed it. The interview he had with Rudy Love, shout out Rudy Love.
Oh yeah.
They whole clique, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you get a little that whiskey, get a little hot up in this motherfucker.
You got a fan going.
He said, where's that little shit at? That shit right there. He said it'll hit you too. He said it real smooth and just kept it. He just kept it moving in the conversation. It'll hit you. But yeah, that Killer Mike.
Killer Mike's one of my
had on the
favorite.
all
Man.
white. Him and the choir had on the all white.
Oh really?
Michael's a dope album.
Crazy.
Michael's a really dope album.
He
Yeah.
deserved that Grammy for sure.
Oh yeah. That album was amazing. That album was amazing. He got Andre on that album.
I really want to hear Andre drop a rap album.
Well, I thought we was gonna get one. That's what I'm saying. Like he gives you
I
that
think-
great lyric
yeah.
on that Killer Mike album, and you expect him to get.
Yeah, but I think that's why he did it.
Yeah,
he
good
was
for
like-
him. He's
like-
so fun. I mean, he's funny.
He said, "I know y'all want to rap, but I'm gonna give y'all with the."
I
full album.
did
I'm gonna switch the
ish.
whole,
You know, how you listen to every fluting minute of that.
I mean, I skimmed through it, but it's pretty good. I mean, it's relaxing.
I did skim through it because it's 3 stacks.
I listened to it. I wanted to sample it.
No, like shit like that is cool. Like
I skipped through it.
if I was
hoping
more
he dropped,
musically
like, a verse
talented,
on one.
if I was more musically talented, I'd appreciate it. But when I go to hear Andre 3000, I'm not going for his fucking flute skills. I'm just here to say he's one of the best lyricists in the history of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
be
just
mad.
saying. I'm not mad that he's playing the flute.
Like I understand. He said like the reason he stopped rapping is because he feels like he's old and like doesn't have stuff to rap about. But bro's dropped like some of the best verses of the last 10 years. When he does pop out on like a feature, like he blows the song
Yeah,
out of the
just-
fucking
yes.
water.
And-
So it's like, what are you talking about?
And there's still shit from the fucking 80s that we're going to listen to and really dig.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I don't know what I mean. I think artists
music's
just
timeless,
get
man.
hard. I
Get-
think artists
get over it. It's-
really good artists get. I think they have a hard time releasing their music. Like they just get.
They
to
get in
be
their
s-
own head about
They get
it.
to be such perfectionists, and that's why I always tell. And that's what he always says. What I always think is brilliant because because he comes from the music side. Is sometimes you just got to surrender your music. You can't keep beating it forever. You got to let it go sometime.
You
Let it
will.
go.
You will. You'll beat it to death, man.
I mean, it's the
That
comparison.
shit ain't right.
Comparison to a lot of artists do. Like I can't lie that I don't compare myself to these guys. Like of course, like and they're my brothers, but I mean we still do music, so I want to see like how they build their fan base and why people are attracted to their music. So I like to listen to them as a fan. Like I'm a fan of all these guys. I listen to all these guys on the regular, like because they're really dope. But it motivates me on like, okay, how can I come on a song, or not like with this same style, but with this same feeling. And I don't know, but most people just kind of see it as competition instead of just motivation.
That's kind of like that's the key to who you keep around though. Right there is you're supposed to see each other like that. Like we're all doing the same thing. We're supposed to see each other as competition to the extent that like steel sharpens steel. If they drop a hard ass
it's just
song,
like people
I
that-
want to drop
Yeah,
a hard ass
exactly,
song now.
yeah.
But at the same time, like there's
Different
two
type.
different mindsets with it. There's the people that see that and they get jealous and bitter and I can't fuck with him.
Yeah.
Or there's the people that's like,
ain't
damn,
got time for
he's
them
killing
fucking
it now. I got to step it up.
All right.
I like the
I
second
love people that
option.
make me.
I see.
I
Yeah.
love people that make me go. Damn, I mean, step up my game a little bit. I can do this.
100%.
I like the way you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, sure, I admit, that's pretty tight. I need to. I like what you're doing there.
So growing up in bands and stuff, and I always wanted to surround myself with musicians that were better than me.
Yeah.
You know, because that's how I'm going to come up. Really, like if you know, if I'm the best musician in the band,
They say if you're the
I lose
richest
interest.
person or the smartest person in the room, you're supposed to move around. If
Yeah.
you're the richest or you the smartest person in the room, you need to change rooms.
Yeah.
damn right.
You got to
You
bring.
need to be
You got to bring
around
people in.
somebody.
You got to
be
bring
in a
people in to make you
situation-
do
Man,
better.
They need to be motivating you. You feel what I'm saying?
Let's see what's around. You know, where are my actual people at? You know what I mean?
And,
Like,
me and these cats, we met off the cipher.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy EKM for even putting it together. Just off of that cipher, it was just that cipher start. I'll say that cipher started way more.
Elaborate.
Way
What
more.
cipher are we talking about?
I didn't even put that shit together. Go ahead, bro. I didn't even put together. This was the cipher group.
Yeah, that's
So,
not, I
uh,
thought about that halfway through. I was like, dang.
Yeah.
So this original cipher group here, right here.
Yeah.
Nah, so
Well,
yeah,
explain that to everybody.
So must have been like a year and 6 months ago, like early into the Wichita Promo page, I decided I wanted to do ciphers. You guys know like the XXL ciphers every year. Wanted to do something like that just like highlights like
Explain to the people what ciphers are so they know what.
Yeah,
you introduced
so-
me to that.
pretty much you just get like a one beat, throw a bunch of artists on it, they all get like the same amount of bars, and it's pretty much just a showcase of like show what you can do. There's no hook, there's no chorus, it's just rap. Just show people what you can do. And I
Is
thought
this
it would
a freestyle thing, or we got
it's
a
usually
heads up?
it's usually supposed to be, but I'm not gonna lie, they're not not these
You gotta
ones.
fix my cord. I just lost headphones.
A lot of people do like the freestyles with it, but I just knew how difficult it was gonna be to
Thank you.
like organize with local rappers. I already knew like if I'm expecting them to do it off the top of the head, they're not gonna come with their best. Some of them might not even
Well, you
show
can
up.
half right, half off the top of your head. I mean, it's how a lot of it goes anyway. A little bit.
But I pretty much shout out my guy Soho, my guy Sad Boy Chris. They sent me some beats, and I tapped in with them. I started the first cipher specifically. I'm not even gonna lie. So I wanted to do the first cipher. Some guys that like I consider them friends and stuff now, but they're not like my immediate circle. So I got Omen H, Lonell, and Young and Vills on a cipher. They all did their thing. That went crazy good.
So the guinea pigs is what we call them.
Yeah, pretty much. Shout out to all them. They
I bet it went good.
They did the first one and they did really good. They all killed it. Cypher did really good numbers, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna do another one. Got another beat by I think the second one was Soho and D Robe. Shout out D Robe.
So do all the artists get that beat live at that time? They don't get it before.
No, I did give it to him beforehand.
Okay.
Let him prepare.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, so we all prepared the verses. The second one was this group right here. We go shoot it at like a live spot here in town. So the first one we shot it at Game On 316 local clothing store. Second one was Muddywear local clothing store.
Y'all hide inside the like the circle thing, like when you was a kid.
Nah, yeah. Yeah. But yeah,
Those
yeah.
round clothing.
It's just a cool little.
That'd be cool filming from in there from the top.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That bring back some
You
memories right
know
there.
you hear from your mama in there.
Yeah, yeah, man. It was just like a cool little showcase of like some dope talent in town. But I want to do more of those. But man, I'm not gonna lie, it's a bitch to put those together, man.
Well, they cost
you're
money,
right.
man. Honestly, they do.
Anything we do.
Yeah.
You get into doing some you find some fun things to do, but you realize, man, this production shit, this costs money. I gotta have fucking cameraman.
Yeah.
I gotta have fucking guy edit this shit.
Yeah.
I gotta, it's
We can sit here all day, have some smoke and some drinks, and be like,
Yeah.
I got
I will
a great
say,
idea,
so-
man. And we do
So
this. And
I'm still trying to do the ciphers. If anybody's listening that wants to get on them, I definitely have some going that like are in production. It's just, man, it's been a pain in the ass to put them together. But on a side note, this is a like official announcement. Even these guys ain't heard it yet.
official right here.
But
we love these exclusive.
I've been in
announcements.
talks with a bunch of people lately, producers, rappers. Everybody's been asking me to do it. So I have 2 like DistroKid accounts. So there's going to be a Spotify going up soon and Apple Music, all that for Wichita Promo officially.
All right, like a
I'm going to
playlist.
put out, so there's going to be playlists on there, and then
Is it gonna be like a
hopefully-
radio station type thing on Spotify?
Yeah,
Is that a thing?
I don't even know, honestly.
I don't fuck with Spotify. I think it's whack. I got an Apple phone.
Yeah.
Fuck Spotify. Can I say that? I should have asked if I could say that.
No, you can't.
fuck
They don't
Spotify.
sponsor. They ain't give
For
us
sure,
a
they
fucking
don't
dollar.
pay-
Fuck Spotify.
They don't
I'm
pay
a
shit.
hippie.
They don't pay
I'm
my
a hippie
shit.
on this one.
Yeah.
Fuck Spotify.
Spotify
They
don't
dashboard
pay
is
shit.
whack as a motherfucker.
give me a couple dollars off
If,
music.
if Joe Rogan didn't go over there, I never would have downloaded that app. Not once.
Yeah. But so hopefully, I can't really put a date on it. You know, I want to get it as soon as possible. But my goal is by the end of next year, I'm going to try to put out a collaboration album with just a bunch of producers and artists here in the city.
I like that.
So it's just gonna be, and I'm gonna do it the right way. It's on camera, so anybody can check me on it. The profit is
Ain't
going
nobody
towards
watches
the
this
artists and the producers. We're gonna put it up properly, so you know if there's 4 songs on the 4 artists on the thing, it's gonna get split
You gotta pay
evenly
your
between
bills,
everybody.
but pay everybody.
Yeah, but even
pay
on that,
everybody
I
out.
want everybody to know I'm not making a single cent from that
Shit,
unless
when
I'm
have
on
you
the
ever?
song. I don't give a damn about the money from it. I just
Y'all
wanna
making
show
money
people.
on this? I wish.
And, well,
Tell us how.
but that's what I like about Eric. I think he's on the same page. You know, we're not making any money here, man.
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
just trying to promote some motherfuckers.
Yeah.
A rising tide floats all boats. If we can just get the fucking water up.
Yeah,
You know
man.
what
If
I
we
mean?
can,
Like,
if we can just get this city
Well,
on
if
the
we
map,
get everybody, if we
we'll
get
be good.
if we get everybody on the same page, everybody's got this. Like you guys said, we got them half of the people that take that weird jealousy stance, that take
Yeah.
that weird
Yeah.
shit stance that I don't
Competition.
get.
Yeah.
That draw lines in the sand. They can't be friends with this person because of this shit and that shit and the other. Well, which is funny. We did start out talking shit on barbecue today, but
yeah.
but to be fair, like in the music industry in this town, it seems like everybody's stepping on each other's toes. Let's
Yeah.
all work together in this motherfucker.
That's why we could work with you. That's why this group is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why this group is here. And I mean, it ain't even like a group. I don't want to make it sound like that, but these group of individuals
Right.
can work together and be here and sit here and show up.
And we're
show
not
up to the
against
cipher.
anybody.
So let's
Nah,
talk.
I'm not
Before
against none of that.
ourselves.
So
I'm
let's
just
talk about
saying,
this.
Just
Let-
as individuals, we can put our egos aside and just say, you know what, hey, let's lock in. You know what I mean, and put it together, and that just ultimately made the cipher successful. You know
So,
what I'm saying?
I mean,
And
I
that's
feel
what
like we
wanted
kinda-
for bro for even putting it together.
I feel like we kind of doing. We're not doing really a cipher, but we kind of doing something similar to that next Thursday. So tell the people here, this is our artist. What should the people expect when they come in? When they come in to see this or they watch this live, what should the people expect to see next Thursday? We going live at 8:00.
I was gonna say anybody. I was gonna say anybody that know, and you could just take off of it. But anybody that know us, you already know what to expect. You already know we coming with fire. You
ain't gotta
already
say
know.
nothing. Yeah.
I was gonna say you already know, like if you know us, you already know what we coming with. But if you
So
don't,
we're gonna have collabs together. On some set, or are we gonna go, artist by artist by artist? That's what I mean. Like, what are we?
I'm not
what
for
are we-
sure how it's lined up, but what
How
I
we
can
gonna do it,
see
Eric?
for
So the
sure,
thing is,
without a doubt, is fire.
I
know that.
I got
without
2
a
songs
doubt
with
it's
him,
fire.
and I got a song with bros.
That's what I figured.
I don't got
I figured we're gonna
no-
have
I
some
need a
fun.
song
We gotta have
with-
some
I need
fun
to
with
see
it.
it.
We definitely got to do some talking between the 4 of us and figure out what songs we running because we got
Yeah.
some shit together for sure. I need to get something with LSP this week. We gonna get that
I need-
together.
yeah.
But
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I figure we had some fun because I figure you guys had some features together.
yeah, I think
So
the
we
way
can-
we'll do it is probably just one artist at a time, but we'll try to line it up to where like if y'all got a
Your last
collab, you
song.
lead into each other. Just
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
it
Pass it
smooth.
off. Pass
yeah,
it
yeah.
off.
What we need to do is at least
Like
get 20. We need to get 20 to 30 people in the building for this.
Yeah, for sure.
So we normally take $10 donations, $5 donations. We don't give a shit. The donations ain't the thing. We want the live stream to look good. And downstairs it don't take a lot, but you get to be an intimate part of the party. If you want to come check out this show, you get to come hang out with hang out with the artists. It's a big stage in a small room downstairs, and it's a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun with that. So we need to get at least 20 people in that room. You know, I mean, the donations be damned, but the visuals look better.
But one thing I like about this idea, because live, streaming is like the new wave now too.
Yeah.
So to have streaming,
it's up there forever.
And you don't have to.
Yeah.
The thing is, you don't have to leave your house. You can sit home and watch the show. Like
Yeah.
you at work, you can put the phone to the side and just listen.
We've got
Like,
Yeah,
Everyone-
people give it into their fear.
This is our-
It's
this is
free.
our-
It's free too.
this
You
is
know
our
what I'm
this is
saying?
our
Let's
sixth
go.
or seventh one, and they've got thousands of views off the multiple platforms we put them on. So they're getting, a couple thousand views off me and Aaron's platform. Then we get a couple thousand views off the Hideouts platform.
Now that's
And
a
if
pretty
we-
good show.
And if we
Oh,
can
yeah.
get your guys' platforms, we broadcast them onto that.
Yeah.
So you can actually, sometimes people watch it for 3 minutes. Sometimes they watch it for an hour. You never know.
And
But
eventually,
it's
one of those artists is going to take off too. So,
Yeah.
And then
You never
Well,
know.
and if
Yeah.
it sells 10 more tickets to the next time you guys do a show here in town, it was fucking worth it, in my opinion. For anybody, you gain one new fan,
And if it
somebody
gets-
that download your shit.
And if it gives you the
Yeah.
tools to book a show,
Yeah, you never know what one match of light. You never know. One person lights a fire under shit. You never fucking know. That's why we like this monthly initiative that we're doing. We're just trying to. Here's a stage. Fucking go kill that stage. It's an hour. It's got to be all originals. So make sure that you guys know when you come. We can't go to. I think you. I know you guys know you deal with YouTube and shit.
what's current sample
But as
rate?
we whoever's DJing we
15
can.
seconds,
You can have
20
15 seconds of a beat
that's right.
that's somebody's beat before you got to kill it or we'll get pulled.
Hey, shout out all the producers. I know a
Right.
lot of us, we all got a big enough catalog to where, we don't even need, we don't really go to YouTube for our beats or nothing. We got local producers. Shout out Wizard Mac.
But
So-
that's an advanced move.
Yeah, because that'll get you guys a copyright or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, somebody's even got a little bit of a sample that they don't own.
Right.
Like
It'll shut down the whole thing.
it'll shut down the whole fucking thing if you go more than a few seconds with it.
Yeah, you can't do that. Yeah,
Nah,
make
you're
sure
s-
when you get your beats, you're
Yeah.
able to actually promote it and market it. Yeah.
So I'll ask you guys. You guys are all who's the go-to beat guy? Who?
We all probably gonna have different
we all
answers,
got
but I'm gonna say
So
Wizard
yeah,
Mac.
you
Shout
all
out my guy,
you
Wizard
guys
Mac.
all get to
Shout
give
out
somebody
Dutch.
shout outs. Who do you usually go to beat guy?
I go to this guy. It's actually he makes YouTube beats, but I hit him up. I sometimes hit him. He sends me a few packs.
You
His
get the
name
exclusive booth.
Dan. Yeah, his name is
Beats,
Dan. Just Dan on YouTube. He makes super dope beats.
Oh, yeah.
I've tried other producers. I haven't found nobody that. I think I'm weird. I'm just weird. I'm just a weird artist. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And it's hard for me to write. I can't write to just anything.
Yeah.
So, he has a sound that I can really write to the majority of his beats. So that's who I go through. Just Dan.
Who's you want? Who's you talking about?
So I get my three. It's gonna be Wizard Mac, Sojo, and Dutch. Really Filthy Beats. Those
They
are my
local-
guys.
they local?
Yeah, they're all from here.
Oh, nice.
Two of them were born and raised, and the other one he's from out of town, but he moved here recently, and we've been going on
Alright.
a crazy run.
Oh yeah. What about you, man? What you got?
Shit, yeah. As far as here in town, what bro said, fucking Soul and then me, Dutch, for real, they got the shit on lock. And then I'm just now starting to hear Wizard shit. He engineered some shit of mine, but the beats I'm hearing and just especially the samples, cause I'm real big on that.
Yeah.
I feel like bro got it on lock. So I really, you know what I mean? If it ain't bro,
Very nice.
for real, don't fix it.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
real. Wizard Mac,
Wizard Mac.
Wizard
And
Mac.
what was
yeah.
the other one that y'all?
That's your
both-
cousin.
Soho.
How do you say? How's that? How's that go? So how do you spell it?
It's with J.O. eh?
J-O.
SOJO.
Mm-hmm.
Those sound like good interviews.
And then Dutch is what on socials, real filthy
Oh, yeah,
beats,
Real
Really Filthy Beats.
really filthy beats. But yeah, I
Dutch
mean
is
like
fire,
shit,
too.
just coming out here because like I said, I'm from Hutch, so coming out here and networking with them, being able to really lock in with the producers, because they on the same type of time we on as
It
far
is.
as really progressing. So
Yeah.
when you're hearing being able to hear quality beats and being able to see that somebody is invested in themselves that much, it's like we was talking about earlier, it's just steel sharpen steel. It just make you want to go hard because it's just God damn, this what you working on,
But-
you know what I mean? It's
But you want to test them too. Be like, okay, my next project, I want it like this. I want beats that do.
100%.
What's the difference
thing,
between
That's
low quality
right.
and high quality beats? To me, when I'm as a hip hop fan, the higher quality beats to me have more real instrument tones into them.
Yeah.
There's more piano. There's a little more, blues guitar. There's a little more horns if you're lucky.
Being an artist and just having a little bit of time in this shit, I say low quality is what we was talking about earlier. And I'm not knocking nobody, but that YouTube, because it's just like, why am I using a beat that
something flat?
Somebody.
I mean, it's flat. Them feel
and
like
then
flat
once
beats.
you mix it and you didn't sent it, if you know. But once you didn't sent it 3-4 times, the quality didn't went out of it, and now it don't even sound right. I would rather just sit with somebody and be able to build.
I'm just looking for shit that fucks with Dreamville type shit.
That market's been.
That's
fucked
where I
up
set my
enough,
bar.
too.
That's fine.
I set my
That
bar at
market's
Dreamville.
Yeah, no, because once you sit down with a certain producer and y'all do 10 songs together, he kind of know your vibe.
Yeah, that's right.
Shout
He's
out
gonna
to
now
all
send
them
you shit
producers.
that's
He
your
said,
vibe.
shout out to all them producers, because all them producers, he said they didn't send me beats personally and said, hey.
I think this.
And when you're doing it like
you.
that's on a different type of level, because they understand, like, okay, I think you would sound good on this. Shout out to my boy Molly Watt Productions out there in Corpus Christi. He sent me some shit like, hey, I think you would sound good on this. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He
for
engineered for me. So it's like certain individuals, they know your vibe. You know what I mean? So I feel like when it comes to them high qualities, they know what you would fuck with. You know what I'm saying? They know certain artists. They know EKM, LSP, Hippie. You know what I'm saying? Keontre, they know, like,
They know they know y'all vibe, and they know what's more.
This is tailor made for them.
Yeah.
I'm not about to just get this to anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, that's nice because, like you said, your networking creates that spider web.
Absolutely.
Where you come off, like, as in this podcast, is a bunch of easy dudes, great dudes to work with. Easy. That changes everything. I mean, that to me, that's when me and Aaron are promoting shows and doing shit. Finding people that are fun to work with is what you want. Ain't that why we're trying to have a little fun, right? We're trying to have a little fun in this motherfucker, right?
Crazy. You gotta try to.
If I ain't having fun, it's done, man. It's done.
So as of right now, as we're pushing towards this live performance next Thursday, I hope everybody tunes in. Where can we learn about your guys' music right now, but leading up to it? And hey, are we gonna try to fit in a podcast on your show before we get this? Yeah. So, but first and foremost, pimp where we can find everybody's shit. Like, where can where can everybody learn about everybody's stuff as we lead up to next week?
We definitely all on all platforms. You can search up our names anywhere, and we will pop up. And I mean anywhere. We on everything. We official with it. But me, myself, EKM on all platforms, Spotify, Apple, Tidal, everything.
I push
YouTube.
everybody towards Apple.
Yeah. Hey, I don't know why nobody does it here, because when I was living in Florida, Tidal was the wave, but I think that's because there's a lot of, like, New Yorkers down there. Tap in with Tidal, man. It pays the artist the most.
It does. Nobody fucks with that. I know that.
I want everybody to have it just because it pays.
It's
bro.
the thing in
It's
Denver.
so nice. I'm like,
It's
man,
the thing
let me
in
get that
Denver.
check.
We gotta spread that.
It's the thing in Denver. It's big in Denver too.
Like, man, just let the artists get paid.
They
man.
ain't paying us shit.
Whatever's gonna pay us the most. That's what I support. You can find me on all that. EKM Music 316 or just EKM 316 on TikTok. But that's my socials all over.
Yeah, let everybody get in there. Let everybody put their brand.
L.S.P on all platforms, you know what I mean? But if you can't find me on there, man, it's LSP_HK on my Instagram, and that'll take you to everything. You know what I mean? I got a link on there, so that'll literally take
LSP, man, what's it stand for?
Live Stack Paradise.
Little Stack Paradise.
Live Stack Paradise. Live your life, you know what I mean? Get your bread together, stack, you know what I mean? And not even just stack your bread, but get your knowledge together.
Thank you for remembering to ask that.
Paradise, you know what I mean? Like, just, you know, whatever your goals is, whatever
I love all
you know
that,
what I mean?
man.
Live Stack Paradise. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I'm in.
That's already been my mantra. I didn't even know. So.
Thank you, bro.
Where can we get that red sweater?
What up, everybody? It's your boy Hippie K, man. That's HIPPY to the K on all platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, like my boy said, Tidal, YouTube. But really, just go tap in with my Instagram. It's ITSHIPPY to the K. That's it.
Where'd you get that hat, man?
I love it.
So this hat right here is actually my brand. It's called More Than a Stoner, just because, you know, I smoke myself. I was called a stoner growing up. And they always told me I was going to be a couch potato, but I'm actually out here grinding.
Working hard, right?
They always want to say, you know.
I will have to buy some of your merch, my friend.
Hey, we'll have some fun after we kill these lights.
I resemble that remark.
And I could probably got the hardest name of them all. My name is Keontre. It's also my government. That's spelled KEONTRAY.
I already forgot.
That's a,
Lost me.
Yeah.
Start over. I'm sorry. It's the end of the show. Shit happens.
Nah, but you can type that anywhere.
Nah, put it in. Put the whole thing in.
You can
again.
type the whole thing in anywhere. I'm a
Do we put it in backwards? We got to put it in like? Is there a trick to it?
Nah, just type it straight.
Keontre?
Yeah,
Is it Keontre?
Yep, Keontre. Yeah.
Serious.
Check out
Keontre.
that
So what's the order we gonna do on stage? We don't even know yet.
Nah, I don't even know yet, man.
Yeah.
I think we really need to just talk about what songs we doing for real.
Let him get his socials out.
Oh, okay.
Let him
Bet.
get his socials
Oh,
out.
bet. Sorry, that cut him off.
That is my social.
No, let him get him
Keontre.
off. I'm sorry, I
Yeah,
cut him off.
everything?
Keontre and everything. Yes.
You're a smart
See, so fuck
motherfucker.
off. I thought.
Leave it on one thing.
Shit,
Okay,
you
good,
made me
good.
think I cut
It's
the
not-
boy off.
I thought you did.
Thankfully, there's not enough Keontres in the world.
I was expecting
So-
like, yeah, it's Keontre here.
Maybe you spell your name weird enough. I mean,
yeah.
shit. You ain't gotta worry about that.
26 or
Yeah,
whatever.
you
Nah.
gotta worry about that
the only
underscore
one,
55773.
That's what I thought we was getting into.
All right, man. So I'm telling you, I can't wait to see this set come in and destroy the room we got downstairs.
Yeah.
If you want to be an intimate part of the process, like I said, I'd love to get 20 to 30 people in the room. Donations are accepted, but it ain't really. It don't cost nothing to come and hang out at this live stream performance because we're streaming it live all over everywhere. So come in and hang out if you want to be. If you know these artists and you know how hard these hip hop artists work and you know how fun it's gonna be with this hour's worth of music, I know it's gonna be a fucking blast. So come in and check it or not. Show up.
But also,
online.
it ain't a normal show. Okay, you're gonna have a camera guy going, get the fuck out of my way.
a little bit
You
of
know,
that.
like there's gonna be a little bit of that shit.
But
going
ain't that
on.
fun to be a part of that
but
shit?
come and see the thing be filmed.
Yeah,
You know?
who doesn't want to be a part of the party? Like, come
that's
be
what
a
I
part of the party. Like, you can watch it online, and it's going to look great because we have a great production team that
You're
works hard.
invited to come and
Yeah,
see.
but
this
come be a
thing
part of the
filmed.
party. You don't get camera bumped by the cameraman. You don't get ass bumped by the cameraman if you're at your house. Yeah.